What is it?
I'm trying to make sure there ain't nothing on there that will tear up.
So we're... So we're moving the stove and the fridge in the kitchen today. But yes, we don't have the wall done yet. We're going to do it soon. We're having our Thanksgiving dinner, so we're just trying to get everything done fast. Maybe we'll get some of this wood put up before the dinner. But and you see this section right here, we're going to get a bigger refrigerator, like the 30-inch. This one's only 23 inches. So we allowed room for that and a 18-inch cabinet with 3 drawers. So we went ahead and marked that out. And then over here, the sink's going to go in. And we'll probably be able to put another cabinet in between the sink cabinets and the stove. But I love my view when I'm going to be cooking. While I'm cooking, I guess I should say. So we got most of the kitchen stuff moved out of the living room. And this is what it's looking like now. That cabinet's going to get moved out too. We just have to do something to the wall where it's going. And then, so that wall over there where the kitchen stuff was, and it's got like that pass through, that will all be covered up. I don't like that white anymore. I didn't like it when we put it in, to be honest with you. I don't know why I did that. But, and it'll all be this pine. So, and then they won't be that pass through anymore. And that cabinet will be gone. So, but this is what it's looking like. We got to get the floors done, but just till we get them done, I painted them a gray color. And then we got to get the trim put back in on this wall. Got to get the flooring done in the kitchen, but we got the kitchen sink moved, the stove and the fridge. And the reason there are gaps in between them is because this space right here will have an 18-inch cabinet with 3 doors. This will have the same thing, the 18-inch cabinet with 3 drawers. And then the fridge is we're gonna get a bigger one. That is just a 23-inch. We're gonna get a 30-inch fridge. Then we're doing the pine boards on the wall. We're getting ready to go to Lowe's here in a few minutes and pick up some more of them. And then over here, these tables, they're just, right now, just make do, to be honest with you. Keith's gonna build me one. I've been looking. You had to look over me. I've been running out in the yard with the boys playing with them, and it's a warm day today. But these tables this one I'm going to save for my outdoor screened in room, but I'll have to move it somewhere. This is just a make do little setup right now. But Keith's going to build me a farmhouse table that will either go right here in this section between the fireplace and this hutch, or I thought about this. I thought maybe right here I would put the dining room table and put like benches on each side and then a chair at each end. But I don't know. Depends on how wide he builds it. So that's kind of wasted space right here. You see, we got plenty of room for the living room. It's a it's an 18 by 20, the living room is. So it's 360 square feet, and plus we got all this empty space. So I don't know. We might do a round dining room table. I don't know. Yet to be seen. But we thought we're gonna go to Lowe's too in this section right here. I think we can put in another cabinet So we're gonna go look at them. And then over here, you have to, my hutch is like doing the work of everything. I've got everything just shoved in there right now until we get some cabinets. But I just put my wreath quilt up over there because we're not putting anything on that wall right now until we get the door put in. There's just no use in wasting money on wall coverings when we're putting a door in. So, but we got to get the door ordered. And then this wall over here is going to be wood. I don't know if it's going to be the pine yet. It may be like the rougher kind. I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you. I've got one in here though. Let's see. Well, it's buried. It's underneath there somewhere in this pile of wood. But it's coming together. And then the countertops, we're going to get rid of that countertop, and it's going to be, Lord willing, butcher block all the way across. So we're going to do butcher block countertops, and then the pine on the walls. Hopefully I'll be able to show you all what it looks like with the pine here in a few days. But we're getting it done. And then this mess over here, it's where we got all Keith's tools, the paint, everything. That's gonna be the laundry room. So, but 24 inches over on this wall, that's where that white cabinet's gonna be hanging, and then we're gonna put a cabinet underneath it. I'm basically gonna stick cabinets wherever I can because, well, I can a lot, and we grow a big garden. Goodness, my hair, it's windy out, so, ugh. Anyways, we grow a big garden, and I can a lot, and I need space. But, too, sorry, there's a glare from all this natural light coming in. Keith is going to be building me like a cellar underneath the house, and I'll show you all. He said once he gets this 90% done or 100, he'll start working on it, because if you see right there, that wood burner is going to get really hot in here. We're not going to use it all the time, that's just a backup heat for when our gas heat freezes up. Or we just want to use it for like a family get-together or something, because it sets a nice ambiance, or however you say it, you know, the wood smell. But yeah, I like it. I'm liking it. I just can't wait to get it done. But it's just going to be a short, sweet little video today. I've got a few little clips of us moving everything. We had a time with this sink basin. It fell apart and everything. That stuff you buy is so cheap. It's like particle board or something. But Keith made it work for now. I told him we might have to just replace that whole thing when we go to get the cabinets. But we are going to get the wood for the walls and look at the cabinets today to see. But guess everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving. It's going to be Thanksgiving week next week. So if I don't see you all before, make a video before then, I hope y'all have a blessed Thanksgiving, a blessed week, plenty of food, lots of family time. And let me show you all my view. I love doing dishes now. I always love doing dishes, so it's not that much of a difference, but I love my view. And I always see a squirrel or two. And of course, there's none out here right now. I hear something in the leaves, though. There's one around somewhere.